So welcome back. Here we are with our painting phase. Now this phase is going to be one of my favorites. Whenever I have an artist block and I really need to put something on paper to break it, I would do a quick portrait painting. It's very soothing for me. So what I want to do here is kind of add in the background. Now from last time, that yellow color was definitely an inspiration. I feel like it's gonna be a fun pop of color. So taking my color picker, you can pick the color from the background easily, right? But whenever I try to paint, I'm also trying to teach myself, how to get that color myself. So starting over, to make sure I don't do that, I definitely want more of a mustard yellow. So I'm gonna go to hue, the yellow section. And this yellow is more of like, I would say more on the warmer side. So it's gonna be more towards the orange. And then of course, higher saturation makes it pop more. So I think that's a close enough color. I could probably go oranger. Yeah, so we'll just do this color. Let's see if I got it right. So, yeah, a little bit. I did go a little too orange, but I got the colors pretty much almost the same. So from here, I'm just going to, underneath my sketch layer, kind of add in this. And what's great about using the blue for my sketch line is I'm going to be able to pull those lines up through the painting and add a little bit of depth, especially with the orange, yellow that I'm using. Since they're complementary colors, they'll work really well together. So the orange will go here. And then of course her brown hair color, sticking to the same like orange hue. I want to go in down, select a nice brown. It's more of like a blackish brown with a little bit of gray to it. So add that. And this is just dropping in the colors. It doesn't really need to fill in the lines because once we go through the painting phase, it's going to define the shapes more. And then from here, I want her skin tone. So I'm just gonna bring the color picker a little bit closer. And it's olivey. Maybe I'll put it more on the less orange. And then over here. Maybe she is a bit paler because, when you swim, that's what happens. I think that's a nice skin tone. Let me pick and see. Nope, I was totally wrong. Well, I mean, I can just use both of these to make a nice shade and kind of blend it through. So whenever I blend, I take two colors, I kind of like color pick, and because the opacity on my brush is not like 100%, I'm able to lay a color on top and then add some of this color in. So that's like my technique of digitally painting. And so I'm able to blend these colors together. So, and then maybe we'll add a little bit more of this yellow in there. So nice skin color. And then drop it on her face. Okie dokie. So from here, I want to add in a little bit of the warmer colors. I think this color is more on the red side, so I'm going to take it a little bit redder, a little bit brighter, just to add in to where her flushed cheeks are. And with red, it also brings it closer to us as well. Put that in. And then, of course, add in a little bit of blue tones. I'm going to use the liner to help shade it a bit, just lightly over, color drop, pick up that blue. That is a blue tone that's mixed with the skin tone to help add a little shadow to it. Over where it said in the last video, this is going to be our dark area. I'm going to do a little bit under the hairline, a little on the nose, and anywhere like pretty much the shadows would be. And then this area down here is naturally blue, so I'm going to color pick it, go into our colors, go to blue, and just go a little bit to the blue side. Not too dark because I do want it to be lighter, but this is just, this part of the face is just naturally blue. And for the red, I'm going to add more red to the ears. And then I'm going to add a little bit more highlight. I'm going to pick this color that I chose originally for the skin tone as my highlight. So here it's going to be a highlight. Right here, it's pretty much where the sun touches on her nose. And then on her chin. And then her neck. Right here, we can add some of the light that shines here. Right above her eye. There. And then I'm going to color pick the white and just fill in her eyes a little bit to this white color. Maybe I could add a little bit of blue because it's not going to be a pure eggshell white. And then maybe I can add some of this brown into her hairline. I'm just trying to blend in the colors together. Maybe darken up a few of the areas a little bit more. She does have a crease above her eye that I want to make sure I paint in, so I'll use this. And maybe I could mix some of this blue, the blue-brown, to add a nice darker shade for her skin tone. So right there, the crease in her eye. Her eyebrows we'll do later. Though I do see in the sketch phase that I made her eyebrows start here when it starts here on the reference photo. So I definitely want to keep in mind that when I paint this later, that I want to move the eyebrow over a bit more. So we have, I think we have the base colors. Add a little bit of this brown here. Here, maybe we'll add some of this orange into the background to kind of like smooth out the hair. It'll be fun playing with those colors. And then, yeah, I think this is great undertone painting. Now, what I want to do is on top of the line art layer is paint over it and kind of pretty much paint away the shapes. So that's going to be part 3. I will link the videos in order in the description. And yeah, on to part 3.